Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for US 30 and US 100. Wonderful week it was again, as I said, for US 100, that if it breaks down this narrowing triangle pattern, definitely it is going to break on the upside or downside. It did break on the upside and we have achieved all-time high at 16600 plus level. That was the expectation, that was the target I had given. In fact, at the beginning of month itself I had given this target and we have achieved this. Now for US 30, I did not expect it to break below 35,900, but yes, below 35,900 it did get a stronger support at close to 35,500 level and still honored the level till now. What is going to happen next week? We are going to look with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, and first US 100, then followed with US 30. Those who are new to the channel, let me share that I provide my weekly and daily analysis including for major global markets and US 30, US 100, UK 100, Germany 40, Nifty, Bank Nifty, and commodities including gold, silver, crude oil, and natural gas. All these analyses are going to get uploaded soon. So don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis for the markets. Now, let me slow down a bit so that make it I can make it more understandable for you all. Now let's have a look at start with the US 100 charts first. And if you look at the weekly charts on US 100, I can say that it is clearly trading in this upward trending channel. Let me draw it. So yes, still very much bullish. If now it goes past 16,650, definitely we might be looking at 16,800 and 17,000 as well. So and at the same time, now we are getting a support at 16,250, breaking below 16,250 levels. Definitely you can remain short and we can expect it to go till at least 16,100 or 16,000 levels. But this is just on a weekly chart. It appears. Another observation on the weekly charts we must not forget. See, this was the previous channel, then this narrowing triangle, and then this breakout. So markets are still very much bullish on US 100. And if you look at the new channel it has created, this is kind of new channel it is trying to create, probably trying to trade within this highs, and hence now the next high is probably somewhere here at around 16,800 and the low at around 16,300 is something we can expect if it continues to trade in this bullish channel itself. So the bandwidth has narrowed and the momentum has slowed down a little, but yes, still at the same time, till it is above 16,300 we can expect it to continue uh, remain bullish, and we can expect it to hit at least 16,750, 800 levels. But this is just exact levels I will give you at the end of the analysis. But if you look closely on the charts, we must not forget that after this level it is trying to get support, that is at around 16,300. Now it has got its bullish candle and a wick available on the candle is also an indication that probably if it opens flat and goes past 16,650, definitely we can look forward to at least 16,800 levels. Also, we should not forget the candle size on the weekly charts is getting reduced, so the momentum is slowing down a bit, probably getting ready for a drop. But whether this week or next week, we have to look forward to it. But still, till there is a scope that it might hit 16,800, and till the time it is above 16,300, you can remain bullish. You can buy Nasdaq on every drop till the time it is above 16,300, and we can expect it to hit 16,800 as well. But we need to look at the first 2 days also. We should not forget that if it drops below 16, if it drops below 16,500 this time, you should go short. If it drops below 16,500, opens at 16,500 and continues in red, you can expect it to head towards 16,100 and below levels at the same time. Maybe it can go till 15,900 also. If it opens below 15,900, you can expect it to head till 16,100, 16,000 and 15,900 also. So this is another observation, because this is the kind of peak we can expect. But yes, at the same time it has to form lower lows. So till the time it is above 16,000, we cannot say that it is really bearish. But yes, Right now, any drop below 16,500, you can go short for 16,300 first support level, and 16,100 probably might give another support. So this is just on the weekly charts. Let's have a look, another look on the daily charts. On the daily charts, ignore this last candle. This is an error candle, but yes, we should see that after this minor retracement, now again it is trading in this bullish channel. Also, this is the second candle in the row after this, and hence with a wick available in this, with a wick available, probably if 16,650 it crosses, you can remain long, and we can expect it to head at least, how far it could go. Let's have a look on the daily charts. Maybe now you should see that 16,500 is the level at which uh, we should keep an eye on, that if it remains above 16,500, you can remain long for 16,650 and 16,800. Below 16,500, any drop below 16,500 is a good time to short for 16,300 and then 16,100 probably as well. So you should be watchful. Maybe it may try to achieve higher highs, or at least the previous high, the last trading day, that is 16,650 levels. It might try to hit 16,650 and a little higher, that 16,700, and then try to take a drop from there. That is another possibility. So we are going to look at it, but let's have a look at the monthly charts now, because this is going to be the third almost penultimate week before the month ends. And now look at the candle. As I told in my monthly analysis, that it is trying to go past this, and definitely it has gone past this. It is a breakout candle. That is what I had said, that probably if it opens flat and opens above this, we might see a strongly bullish candle. That is what it is trying to form. Look at the size of the candle. We can see 14,800 to almost 15,900, and from here 15,900 to at least half the size, it has almost covered 16,600 levels, and probably now it is the next level which we can look forward to. 16,750 can be achieved before looking forward to a drop. Maybe a little retracement is possible, but till the time it is above 16,300, we can expect it to continue remain long. Now this is on the monthly, weekly and daily charts. Let's have a look at the indicators. What are the indicators are indicating? On the indicators, you will find on the daily charts that at the top of the Bollinger Bands and the Donkin channel, and with the support level at 16,400, and then you can find that the 20, 50 and 100 moving averages all are lying well below. Hence US 100 is an extremely buy zone, extremely bullish channel. It is trading right now. It needs to break significantly to enter into a sell side again. But yes, as I said in the beginning of the month, till the time it remains above 15,900, I can expect it to achieve 16,600. It did already achieve. Now let's see what lies what is going to happen this week. We are going to look, and if you look at the stochastic is now again entered into an overbought position. But this green line, this is a KDJ. Until and unless it crosses over, hits a high and this slopes down, we cannot expect it to break. And probably the next candle tomorrow, that is the first day of the week, we are going to look at how it behaves. Possibly it might try to hit a high, a fresh high, before trying to drop a little. So look at the MACD lines. The MACD lines are again entered into a bias zone and are trying to diverge, and probably a greener candle might keep a stronger greener candle on the very first or a couple of trading sessions might take it to all-time highs, and then a drop can be expected a little. And RSI again on the strongly overbought zone. Considering this, let me give you the levels here. So any drop below 16,500, you can go short for 16,420 and 16,330. In fact, can expect 16,250 as well. So till below 16,500, you can go short, but keep the stop loss at its entry price itself and expect it to drop. And yes, definitely after 16,500, it might shed at least 200 to 300 points which you can get profit from, and you can remain short after 16500. You should mark my words, but please put the stop loss. As markets can reverse, you can take n number of entries and you can take n number of trades without losing a single penny likewise. So yes, after this, to remain long, I think 16650 is the level beyond which only you should remain long and sustain. If it sustains, then only you should remain long. After 16650 we can expect it to hit 16740, 16800 and 16850. So probably between these 150 points, we should remain a little cautious. If you want to remain positional for the week, avoid this 150 points so that you can better decide. And also this analysis should be coupled with my daily analysis as well, which I post before the US cash market opens. And just try to look at those analysis. Definitely it helps you in deciding better. So I think avoid this 150 points and beyond, above which you can remain long and below which you can remain short. I think it should try to hit first 16740 or 800 levels, and from there it might try to drop a little towards 16500 and 400 and 300 levels as well. This is another probability which might happen on US 100. Fresh high it might try to achieve and then try to drop from there. So this is all for US 100. Now let's move towards US 30. US 30 closed the week at 635 630 level. Strong drop. Ignore this candle. This is an error candle here, but if you look at the daily charts, you can find that what it is trying to do is so now for me on the daily charts, see 36,000, rather I will say 35,900, which is a stronger resistance, which was a stronger resistance for the downside move. Now it has become a resistance for the upside move as well. Previously it was a support for the downside move. Now it will become the resistance for the upside move. So 35,900, if it breaks 35,900, you see it breaking beyond 35,900, you should go long and expect 36,100, and then beyond again it might try to hit back towards 36,300 and 500 levels as well. So 35,900 is the level. If it trades and goes past 35,900, take an entry for a little long. Probably look for 36,020, again a little resistance you will find there, and from there definitely it will fly back again towards 36,300 plus levels. Definitely it might try to hit, but remember 35,900 and 36,020, these are the two levels. I will come back to the actual levels, and yes, below that definitely 35,500. You can see on the daily charts several times you have seen 35,500 giving it a little resistance. When let me show you here. So see on the daily charts how many times it did try to cross past 35,500. It did fail to. This was the previous time. Then here after going up 35,500 did give a stronger support, and now it is again come back to this level 35,500. It is still trying to give it support, and that is what I had said. It might try to come back here. Probably from here, if it flies back, we might look forward to again towards 36,500 plus level. So actually you cannot say that this is a start of the drop or bear markets, but this level 35,500 has become crucial. Till the time it remains above 35,500, you can expect it to fly back again towards 36,500 plus levels. But at the same time 35,900 is the level you should look forward to. Any break beyond this definitely will be a good indication that it is going to fly back again. Now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts you can find that see, this was the drop. You can get a support here, and at the same time, let me draw it more. First let's talk about the nearest channel. If you connect the dots here, if you just connect the, lows here, you can find that it is still very much in the bullish channel. And now this level at 35,500 is definitely as a acting as a good support. Any bounce back from here, and till the time, now look at here, let's look, have a more closer look here. Now till the time it is above 36020, that is what I had shared, and right now 36020 is again could be, can again could be the high. And in fact, now if it is really bearish, if it is really bearish, it will try to achieve this 35 400, 350 levels. Once it breaks 35 400, or rather I will say 35 370, if it breaks, you can go short probably, because that is going to be a indication that it is acting really bearish. So first support at 35 500, definitely you can go short after 35 500 for 35 370, and below that definitely you can remain bearish till the time it is above this level. It might try to form a double bottom and head again towards 36,020. So a probable expectation from US 30 is 35 500 to 36,020 can be expected. Probable a little retracement or little bounce back can be expected on US 100. Now this is on the weekly charts, and on the monthly charts, if you look at, see right now, if you look at the monthly chart, the candle has turned red. And now if it breaks this level at 35 500, we might probably see a stronger drop on US 30, which might take it again towards 34,000 and below levels. And this will complete this entire journey, and this engulfing will also be engulfed with this. And hence now this level at 35 500 and specifically 35 300 will become crucial for us, as we can see on the weekly charts. And I'll be watchful of that. Any drop below that will be very significant, and we can expect it to drop heavily after that, after those levels at specifically 35 300. So why I'm saying so, look at the weekly charts, the body size is also increasing, and probably it might give you a third red candle, which might take it towards below 35,000 level. Probable expectation, which will be an indication that yes, markets are trying to act bearish for a while now. So be watchful here. A crucial week to decide the direction for US 30 at crucial levels right now it is. And we have seen weekly, monthly and daily charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators on the daily charts. We have not seen the daily charts, so look at the daily charts. See, ignore this candle, and then this is the reversal candle. After this, it is trying to trade in this channel probably. See, let me connect the dots here. Now this is the beauty of the charts, that it is formed a very clear downward trending channel. Now high at around 36,000, the low at around 35 300. Probably it might try to trade between this zone, and this is on the daily charts. And yes, anything below 36 500 will be a good short for 36 370, and then below 36 370 we can remain short on the daily charts as well. We can expect lower lows to be achieved. We can expect it to head below 35,000 levels if it drops below 35 370. So now let's have a look at the indicators. We have seen the daily, weekly and monthly charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators. You can find that this level at 36050 has become extremely critical, as we are getting resistance from the 20 moving average there. And yes, at the same time we are getting a support here at 35 500, again a stronger support level which we can find for US 100 to respect. And if you see the detrended price oscillator is entered into a sell side, and you look at the stochastic has almost hit the bottom here. And if you look at the MACD lines are divergent and are consistently trading in red. Probably it has to give multiple greener candles now to cross over again, for MACD lines to cross over again, and RSI is comfortable on the daily charts. Now considering this, let me give you the levels here. So this time be watchful of 35 500. Till the time it is above 35 500, you can still remain long, and 35 500 should be the level where you should close your longs and if you have any, and try to enter a short where we can expect 35,370, and this is the level where below which I will be moderate. So after this I'll turn light bearish, after this I will be moderately bearish. Below 35,250 I will be strongly bearish, and I will be expecting it to hit 34,800. So first target is let me 34,970, and after that 34,800 can be expected. Below that it might try to drop strongly, and the drop could be till 34,000 levels and below. Yes, probably, but it has to drop below this. I'll be only extremely bearish below 34,250 levels, and moderately bearish. But yes, 35,500 is the level below which you can remain short. You can expect it to drop a little. Keep your stop losses at the entry point. Take 100 entries. Nobody denies you. Save and protect your capital. Now above 35,500 and 35,693. These 200 points, let market to decide the direction in between these points. After 35,693, my next target will be 35,810 and 35,900. I will make it 35,890 it is. So these levels are still achievable, because see, markets are trying to almost hit a bottom here and trying to sustain this bearish levels. But till the time it remains above 35,500, we can again expect it to head towards 35,900, and then my next target is 36,020. Beyond 36,020 I will be extremely bullish, and we can expect it to hit 36,300 directly. So probably if it goes past 35,900 any point of time this week, we can expect a strong bullish momentum to sustain on US30, and we can expect 36,300, and in fact 36,500 can be also expected. These are markets, anything is possible beyond you and me. These are, so take your positions accordingly. I expect it to respect the support at 35,500, despite there are news of lockdowns affecting, there are news of third wave of virus coming to parts of Europe, there are news of bad jobs data, the tapering, the inflation, the rise in increase rate, everything is negative for the markets. Despite that, I expect it to rise. I expect it to bounce back beyond 35,900 this time, and I expect it to head towards 36,500 levels. Possibly we might see a bullish move in this week, till the time it remains above 35,500. Below that I'll be bearish again. So take your positions accordingly, friends. This is all from my side for US30 and US100. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. You can also become a professional trader by joining my 15 days mentorship session. It is going to, next batch is announced. Reach out to me. Join my Telegram channel. The details are mentioned in the Telegram channel. Reach out to me via email or ping me on the Telegram channel. My links are mentioned in the description, and definitely you can become an independent trader with the strategies I provide. So thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead.